Right, this is an important video and I'm going to try and not make it too long. But for those who don't know, 6 years ago, I reversed all of the severe and most of the other symptoms of autism in my son. Now, I know for some people that'll be like, who the fuck she thinks she is, what's she talking about? Other people will be intrigued, and some people will be like, oh yeah, I've heard of that before. The reason I'm making this video is because now the mainstream news and science are coming out with actual studies that have proven this in kids. Now, obviously people who know my son and have seen how he was and how he is now, they have that proof. But I didn't do a scientific study. I was just a mummy doing it on my own and completely changed his life. But now science is back in this. So for those of you who want to read the science, the study was documented in the Sunday Telegraph and the Telegraph on the 21st of July by Joe Pinkstone, and it talks a wee bit about what the study did. It was 2 twin girls in America, 20-month-old girls, and they reversed most of their severe symptoms of autism. One of them, in fact, is deemed a miracle, which is exactly how I would describe my son. So I'm not going to go into too much detail on this because I do have to write a book about this, because this has been such a journey. And you can look at my other videos when I maybe explain it a bit more. And also I did a podcast on the Burn Scully podcast. Burn Scully didn't believe me, I can tell, and a lot of people who watched the podcast didn't believe me, but I really don't care, because my son is just an absolute joy and is living his best life, and I did that. It was a miracle, but I had asked God to show me how to help him, and his issues were with his gut, and I healed his gut, and therefore his brain was able to work properly. I also use faith and hope, which are really powerful, and it takes a certain type of parent to go against the current, to swim upstream against all the negative programmed beliefs that people have. And I'm so grateful that my son chose me to be his parent to do that, because my whole life I was a people pleaser, and then to have so many negative comments about your parenting, about you, whenever all you're trying to do is help your child, makes you a stronger person. So yeah, I'm speaking out about this today just to say that science is behind it now. I mean, parents have done this for years. I know people all over the world that have helped their kids, but because science wasn't behind it, people are like, oh, they're full of shit, or, you know, it's just a fluke, or he didn't really have autism, or blah 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 blah. I've heard it all. Bad mummy, ableist. I've been called everything under the sun. But so I'm a wee bit not gloaty. Yeah, maybe a wee bit gloaty today. Just like, it's good to know that what I have said for all these years, science is behind it, even though people like me don't care about science being behind things, because we know that a lot of science is bought, and yeah, scientists are bought a lot of the times. But it is good to know that, you know, maybe it's just my ego, it's good for my ego, there you go. But anyway, yeah, so maybe soon I'll write the book.